Hello guys, this is a new anime recap from Akuma Anime. Today we talk about the Promised Neverland. Make sure to check out the original content, because a lot was left out. Spoilers ahead, take care. The main characters live in a large area surrounded by a wall. In the middle, there's an orphanage where many children from 0 to 12 years old live with an orphan mother. The main characters are Norman, Ray and Emma. The three of them are among the oldest and at the same time the smartest children in the orphanage. All the children in the orphanage always seem very cheerful and get along well with each other. But most of all, they all love their common mother. After the children have played happily all day, the mother Isabella announces that a family has been found for Connie, a child about 6 years old, and that she will leave the orphanage today. When Isabella leaves the orphanage with Connie, Norman and Emma notice that Connie has forgotten her favorite cuddly toy and want to bring it after her. In doing so, they step over the fence, which according to their mother should not be stepped over. They come across Connie's body lying in the back of a car. When they hear noises, they hide and see their mother talking to two monsters. The point of killing the children is to harvest their brains for these monsters to eat. The smarter the child, the better the brain tastes. When Norman and Emma realize what is going on in this orphanage, they decide to escape from there. Emma also says that if they escape, all the children must come with them. The next episode begins and Norman and Emma confidentially discuss the first plans to escape. They will continue to pretend that everything is normal and plan their escape in the background. On this day, they go to the wall and decide to escape over the wall, since there are no guards there. Later, as a child happens to be missing, they also get an important information about the mother Isabella. She has a compass on which each child is displayed. With the help of this compass, Isabella immediately finds the lost child. Norman and Emma realize that there must be a transmitter somewhere on them. Later, Isabella suspects that something might be wrong and creepily confronts Emma. But Emma doesn't let on. Afterwards, Isabella asks again if Norman and Emma were at the gate yesterday. Norman also stays cool and doesn't let on at first. The next day, Ray catches them preparing to escape and suspects that something must have happened. The two tell Ray, who now wants to take part in the escape attempt. Because Isabella distracts the three oldest children, she has now temporarily brought another orphan mother to her home. Her name is Sister Krone and her job is to take care of Ray, Norman and Emma. What Isabella doesn't know is that Sister Krone secretly wants to run Isabella's home and disown Isabella. She senses her chance to get rid of Isabella because of the children who know the secret. Normally, such an incident has to be reported to the monsters from outside, but Isabella wants to keep her orphanage running smoothly. Later, Emma also notices where the transmitter is. It is behind the ear of all the children. Emma and the others plan to unknowingly train the other children in the orphanage to escape while playing hide and seek and tag. They don't tell them the secret of the orphanage because many of the little children wouldn't understand or might panic. During the game of tag, Sister Krone speaks openly to Emma and tells her that if she has seen the harvest that day, she is on her side. They also begin to prepare a device that can break the trackers behind their ears and integrate more children into their plan. With a clever trick, Norman finds out that Ray, his friend, is a traitor and passes information to Isabella. Ray has been a spy for their mother since birth. Surprisingly, after a speech by Norman, Ray nevertheless sides with the children and now acts as a double agent. He had planned everything this way. Ray always knew the secret of the orphanage and his plan was always to escape. To learn a lot about the world, he worked for Isabella since he realized early how the situation is. He had always received gifts from the outside world for his services, which were used solely to create a device that could destroy the trackers. The children find out that Isabella must have a hidden office to communicate with the outside world. Their mother now knows that Norman and Emma are the ones who know the secret. Meanwhile, the children get more information from Sister Krone, who was also once a child in an orphanage. Sister Krone reveals to a so-called grandma that several of the children know the secret, but she's not interested because Isabella is her best producer. Shortly thereafter, Sister Krone is eaten by a monster. Ray is shocked by this news and cannot believe that his mother goes so far. She also stops working with Ray because she found out that he is working as a double agent. She visits Norman and Emma and speaks openly to them for the first time. She says that she really loves her children, but when the time comes to leave, it is time. The children had a good life, but they have to die at the age of 12 at the latest. Isabella also claims that there will be no exit from this and that the children should just enjoy their last weeks and give up. Isabella even breaks Emma's leg. Norman is to be extradited next. Norman accepts his fate, but Ray and Emma want him to escape. After a conversation with Emma and Ray, he wants to sacrifice his own life so that the others can successfully escape. Ray and Emma do not accept this and want Norman to escape alone, and they will follow later. The next day, Norman tries to borrow a loan but fails because there's a big cliff behind the big wall that goes around the compound. He returns and reveals this detail to Ray and Emma. The three of them immediately work out a new plan the next day to escape anyway. Norman, however, has to say goodbye to all the children, as this is his last day. He goes together with his mother to the gate where the delivery takes place. Emma and Ray are extremely depressed. Isabella offers Emma the next day to become a mother of her own farm like she is. Emma refuses. The next day, Ray has a new plan and wants to set himself on fire so that no one can eat him then. This is to serve as a distraction to allow the others to escape. Emma, however, prevents Ray from setting himself on fire. They set a fire to the house and initiate the escape. They manage to cross the ravine and escape with all the children.
さよなら、ママ。行かないで、エマ。
Isabella has to admit to herself that she couldn't stop it and even wishes the children good luck in the outside world. It also turns out in a flashback that Ray is Isabella's son. The season ends at this point and the children now enter the wide world outside. I personally give the Promised Neverland Season 1 a 9 out of 10. The story of the anime is something completely different. Totally exciting, good characters and interesting plot twists. I can only recommend everyone to watch the whole work and subscribe for part 2 to the second season. Have a good day, Kaza from Akuma Anime.